The One Planet portfolio is truly that first drop of water that makes you look at everything else in your life.
We've had some students that have received between $8,000 and $15,000 in scholarship money.
It kind of gave me this background and this very networking way of thinking.
I think that everybody in every career should be conscious and should know and be educated on environmental issues.
If everyone on Earth consumed as much as the average European, we'd need 3 planets worth of resources. If we all live like Americans, we'd need 5 planets. So the challenge is very clear. We can't do that indefinitely. And it was really inspiring hearing these One Planet ambassadors and how they were taking the challenges which we all face and coming up with really, really positive responses. So feeling that actually we've got a great opportunity ahead of us to create the world that we need and we want.
The One Planet portfolio is a place where you collect all of your world-saving work, and it can be essays, it can be poems, it can be videos. It's not just what you're doing in school, it's also what you're doing outside of school in your free time. Some students have shared their portfolios with colleges in their applications, and they have received scholarship money towards their tuition, so it can really help you on your way. If you go above and beyond, then you can graduate as a One Planet ambassador, and that's who we have on the call today.
For me, I looked at everything I'd done throughout high school, and what I thought would be the most valuable thing for me to study and for me to major in was something having to do with the environment. Because even if I don't go into a career specifically geared toward that, I think that everybody in every career should be conscious and should know and be educated on environmental issues.
And once I started thinking about One Planet and actually applying it to my life, I could see how it started to spread out, and there's connections everywhere.
When I first started doing One Planet, I'm like, this is very much science, this is very much like that kind of stuff. I'm a theater major, I sing and I dance. I don't do science, but it's still coming up in every aspect of my life.
It kind of gave me this background and this very networking way of thinking. It's actually helped me connect my classes and how does this class relate to this?
It's not a lot of extra work because the purpose of it is to try to find the connections in your current life.
I'm interested in sports medicine, and so I did mine about chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which is a disease that football players get from repeated head injuries. When you look at that on the surface, you wouldn't necessarily think it has anything to do with One Planet. But what I noticed was a lot of the different societal and cultural factors that were leading to this unsustainable environment for football players were a lot of the same factors that we see creating climate change.
A drop of water drops in a lake, it ripples out and spreads. The One Planet portfolio is truly that first drop of water that makes you look at everything else in your life. Like, it went beyond me, it touched my family.
And I'd just like to finish with, people say, well, what can I do? Do whatever you love to do. Study whichever subjects you love to study. Go into any profession you want to go into. So do what you love, but do it in a way which regenerates planet Earth.